Okay, so let's talk about why people regret losing you once they lose you. When they were with you, they took you for granted. But as soon as you left, all of a sudden, something inside of them turned on, something inside of them switched, and they realized how valuable you are. Okay. The first thing is time and perspective. Time tends to have a power to immortalize things in our minds, right? Our memories, the longer they are away from the event that happened, the more the more nostalgic they become. They develop a filter that creates nostalgia. Memories, especially of our loved ones, develop a certain quality that creates a reaction in us that makes us elongate. For example, when we don't like something, our mind sees it as dark, tiny, and fuzzy and gray. But when there's something that we want to do, our mind encourages us to do it through representing it in our minds as vivid, large, vibrant, bright, right? So anything that's dark, muddy, and far in our minds are things that we don't want to do, and things that we want to do tend to be shiny and strong. And that has a quality that creates a reaction in us, right? And there's something in NLP that if you want to do something, if you want to change how you feel about something, just change how you see it, right? So for example, if you want to do workout, imagine how you see working out. And a lot of the times people who don't want to work out, they'll see working out as a dark, fuzzy, not colorful type of image. But if you want to increase the motivation, just change the modalities, make it brighter, make it bigger, make it more vibrant. And what people will notice and is that people feel more motivation. But then there's another filter, which is nostalgia. And I don't know the quality of it, but that filter creates longing, right? Dark, fuzzy creates distance. I don't want it. Bright, strong, vibrant creates desire to have it. But this filter is a nostalgia that makes us want to go back to the past. It's a different quality. And that's what happens to your memory when you leave them. All of the memories that they had together gets exaggerated, gets more romantic. In fact, the memories they have of you, if they didn't like you, they'll notice that their memories of you, there's no eye contact. As soon as they regret losing you, their memories of you come with eye contact. All of a sudden, the image of you, which is me right now, and once they start regret losing you, the image goes like this. It starts looking at you, and it releases oxytocin. It creates a desire to connect with this person. And that's what distance does. That's what perspective does. Perspective and distance removes all the negative traits in the face. The further you are from someone, the less wrinkles you'll see, the less flaws you'll see, right? And so that's what tends to happen is that when you leave, they start to remember you completely different. And what tends to happen is that if you actually go back to them, a lot of the times they think they're expecting something in their minds. And then once they see you in real life, the image they have of you in their minds fades away. And a lot of the times they're left with you and they realize it was all an illusion. That happens a lot. Really sucks. It really sucks for them too, right? Because they thought they were going to react differently. But time versus perspective does that. The second thing is that they sense the hole you left. And this is what tends to happen when our parents die. That we don't realize how much we depended on them. We don't realize how much we depending on them for emotional support, right? So you tend to miss the emotional support, the comfort, the sense of security that your partner provided. You tend to realize how much shared memories you guys had. They regret losing the experience, the shared experiences, memories, and history you built together. And the mind creates an image, a movie, a Netflix series in your mind that keeps replaying because it wants to relive those moments. Sometimes your mind and body does not know, and they're not in connection about how happy you really are. You might not be happy. You might be consciously taking them for granted, but your body is completely comfortable with them. Your body feels comfortable. Your body reacts with relaxation around them. You may not be aware of that because of your dumbass ego, but your body is. And as soon as they leave, your body feels like it's lacking something. Your body feels like it's lacking an essential oxygen, right? And so leaving is the only time when people realize how much you fulfilled in them, how much they needed you, right? So and this is why it's important to have those little metaphoric breakups, not breaking up, but like metaphoric breakups, moments of tension, having uncomfortable conversations where you talk about your boundaries, or you talk about your likes and desires, or you talk about what you like about the relationship and what you don't like. And those types of conversations creates a type of conflict that makes people fear losing you. So that's why it's important to have boundaries and talk about them. All right, if you guys enjoy these videos about stoicism, dating, relationships, self-help, moving up in life, I would recommend you guys check out some of my courses that I have for sale. These courses are courses for men and women. For example, Nice Girl, Nice Guy is a course about how to become more assertive. Natural Chemistry is a course for women that I have on how to develop strong relationships. Dark Game is a controversial course that I have for guys on how to attract women in their life and keep it. It's not as dark as it seems, but we do talk about some dark psychology in here. Psychological Game of Attraction is a course that we made for women who are single. And as you see, we have a course about how to develop charisma, Emotional Mastery, which is a course about how to develop a meditation practice and how to improve your emotional life, to become more resilient, to not let rejection hit you so hard, to be able to bounce back from failure. I have a course called Nice Guy, which is a course for guys who are single and guys who want to be able to develop more assertiveness training, right? Most of these courses come at $99. And there you can also purchase the bundle where you guys can purchase all of the courses in one go at a discounted rate, right? We have a bundle for women and a bundle for men. So click in the description down below to check them out. You can browse around and see the courses that you like. And if you don't like them, you guys can ask for a 30-day money-back guarantee, and I'll give you guys the money back, okay? And in fact, we actually have a new one for women right now we're developing. It's called The Feminine Woman. So if you're a woman watching, this course is specifically to help women become more feminine, to embrace their feminine while embracing their masculine energy. And I'm actually going to make a course for that, like that for men, which is called The Masculine Man, which is a course on how to develop masculinity and develop masculine energy, to attract women in your life, to attract business success in your life, to be able to be better socializing, to read people better. It's truly an all-around course. So if you guys want to check out those courses, click on the description down below where it says purchase the courses, and I'll see you guys inside. Bye-bye.